Evo nas, dobro večer, finale pete sezone Balkan SimHub GT3 prvenstva Assetto Corsa Competizione. Čeka nas 60 minuta još zabave, više manje je to gotovo. Da vidimo koliko imamo danas, nekakvih 25-26 vozača. 25 vozača. So good evening everyone, season finale Kaya Lami, South Africa. We have 25 drivers today on the track. It will be a busy track, even though we could fit about 10-15 more drivers comfortably here. Currently qualifications, so the qualifying is underway. 5 minutes have passed. 1:41.6, the fastest lap time so far. Very high temperatures today, 31 degree air temperature and 39 degrees track temperature. This will really impact the McLarens we see here. Daryl Meyer, South African. I think he's South African. I hope he is. Currently P3, Piotr Ratzot, really fast Polish driver. P2 and Mir Rashidov, P1 for him in Porsche. Cairns, P4, Andreas Mullman, P5, Brandon Williams, P6, not anymore, P7 for the time being. Mirza Masnic took that P6 from him. Božo Matić, P8, Miro Gracic, P9, Max Herendic, our own Max from Temu, P10, Dejan Vasic, P11, Dimitri Snipe, P12, Artur Stets as well, Polish driver, P13, Mateusz Mošnik, fast Slovenian, who doesn't really have time to practice, so he's only P14, Simon Pletešek, a really fast driver who was representing us on 24 hours of Nordschleife this weekend. The boys started the race at 1300 hours CET and finished it the next day. Really good time from him on the Nordschleife here, not so much, 1.7 seconds of the pace, but he didn't practice at all, as he said. Petsman, Edin Petsman, back with us after a couple of races that he was out. Jean Breger, first race for him today. Ivancic, P19, Duda, P20, Bachmitz, P21, Demi, P22, Vlajkovic, P23, James Jernigan, my idea creator of Grove Street Racing, which became Scorpio, and I really need to praise his work so far in the sim racing community. And Davide Molteni, Italian, currently without the time, the same as Maya or James. Overtaker took P1 for the moment. Overtaker, the fast Slovenian driver, currently on the controller. This simulation is incredible and absolutely a nightmare to drive on a controller, but he's managing it somehow. We can see that first 5 drivers are within 0.2 of a second. It will be a very interesting qualifying. 11 drivers within a second, 12 of them right on the 1 second mark. Now it all kinda got shifted a little bit further down with Rashidov setting 1:41.3. Thanks everyone for following us. Thank you for all the commentators, and thanks to everyone in the chat. Scorpio, Smine, Zero, Cool, and Tadic. Is that Tadic commentating? He should be with us tonight. Possibly he cannot drive. Tadej Marinic as well, a driver that was representing us on 24 hours of Nürburgring 2 days ago. Unfortunately he had a disconnect, but really fast driver as well. Ratzot here trying to beat Rashidov's time, or at least sneak between him and Overtaker. That's his time, and he's able to do it. P2 for the time being for Piotr Atsut. Overtaker just approaching the hairpin and goes towards the final sector of the track. Unusual livery for Overtaker, usually his 100% pink. And we will as well check what he has to offer now by going with him in his cockpit. Oh yeah, that's Dadich. Nice exit by Overtaker. There you can see a lot of corrections with his controller. We see Mirashido, currently the leader, on the left exiting the pits. Overtaker. Nice braking. Solid exit there. Positions the car nicely in this combination, hooking up as well. Ooh, going a bit wide on the exit there. Definitely lost a couple of tenths. Now he needs to be patient, very patient in this corner. He was maybe a bit too patient as well. I don't think he's in the fast lap anymore. Seems that he abandoned it. Yeah. Rashido, they're fighting for track position with Overtaker. Oof, this was close. None of them are in the fast lap for the time being, so I guess it's allowed. Darren Meyer there following. Andreas Mollman, good position for him. P6. Josip Ćosić Leli. Yeah, Josip Ćosić Leli is our trophy maker. So for those who do not know, we are offering a custom-made track art shaped out of metal for the winner of this championship. Currently, definitely Piotr Atsut is a guy to beat. Yeah, some of the drivers who can take it are not here, so I guess this leaves only Piotr as a contender. We'll see. Can he take it home? And what will be the track? Actually, we already gave away 4 custom-made track arts. This will be our 5th one. Currently, again, 9 drivers, or 10, maybe even 11 drivers, right on 1 second mark, which is quite solid, I would say. No changes in the weather. The weather should be quite, well, changing today, but I thought that for the last race as well, and it didn't actually pay off. Six minutes left in this qualifying session. Can Piotr Atsut here in the final sector improve his lap time? Currently 141.3. Oh yeah, he's not yet in the fast lap. Let's follow him now as he does approach the final corner. Early on the accelerator, nice exit by Piotr. Hell, pozdrav Eliju. Tadi, Tadeju. Dobro koči ovdje Piotr, mogo je možda i malo bolje, ali solidan izlazak. Ova kombinacija sa desnom kinkom pa lagano lijevo. Promašio ovdje Apex Atsut. Missed Apex by Atsut. This will take a 10 away from him. But still, it doesn't mean that it's a bad lap. He needs to be very patient in this corner. and he wasn't so patient, so this lap is invalid. At least I think so. Overtaker is following him, a little bit of sliding there and clipping the inside curb. That will not help him. Meyer there in the first lap. Williams letting him go through. Maybe the South African guys were giving each other slipstream. Tamas Ratiani. Hello, hello. Thank you for the good wishes. Let's see who takes the victory here and who will take the trophy. Lely's hoping this trophy to go somewhere near. We have Melvin Milasten as well. P1 for the time being in the championship, but he's not here with us tonight. It will be the cheapest possible shipping. Easy Post Nord Express service from Sweden to Sweden, maybe even in the same town. Like this, when Melvin is not here, it is going to be somebody else, most likely. We don't know. One round is being dropped, so not necessarily. Meyer here, let's see, can he improve in the final sector? Currently P4, really good qualifying by him. No, he abandoned the lap. He'll possibly give the slipstream to Williams. I think Meyer didn't succeed in his fast lap, so now he's giving the slipstream back to Williams. Nice tactics by these two, trying to help each other. Duda, they're waiting on the exit. Yeah, Meyer moving away. Williams piggybacking here on the straight to get those extra couple of tenths. Behind James still in the pits, not intending to, no intentions to do the lap. Vlajkovic 3.8 seconds behind. Matej Bahmec 3.5. David Ivančić 3 seconds behind. Edin Pecman 2.7. Jean Bregar first race 2 seconds behind. A spin there. I'm sure that somebody there spun by themselves. That Bregar actually didn't spin them. Duda, Demi, yeah, Demi is there in the gravel. Pletershek P16, this is not the track for him, he didn't practice. Artur Stets P15, 1.5. It will be really interesting to see these top 16 fight. Any one of them can definitely enter the top 5. Ratsut 141.2, Ratsut taking P1 for the time being. Provisional pole for him, he will not do any more laps. This is it from him. Overtaker still in the game, 23 thousandths of a second behind Ratsut. Rashidov 93 thousandths behind, and then from Williams who managed to sneak in front of Meyer, P4 at the moment, all the way to P17. 13 drivers within, let's say, 1.2, 1.3 seconds. Can Overtaker improve? Dobro večer svima koji nas gledaju još jedan put. Evo, imali smo kratak intro na hrvatskom, pa smo se prebacili na engleski. Vraćamo se nazad po naški. Ovdje Overtaker pokušava nešto. Evo, malo za publiku da se narod veseli. Overtaker trenutno P2, druga pozicija za njega, tu će i ostati. Nije baš nije se baš pokazao u zadnjem krugu, da vidimo da li može Rashidov ovdje ići po pole position. Staza je optimum, brzala se staza dosta od kad su krenule kvalifikacije. Imali on ovdje šansu i nema. Rashidov nije uspio popraviti, međutim Rashidov ostajemo još jedan brzi krug. Hvala svima koji nas gledaju, hvala svima koji ste s nama. Čeka nas večeras finale GT3 prvenstva 5. sezone Balkan SimHub. Rašidova pratimo ovdje, jedini koji vjerojatno može popraviti tu startnu poziciju. Piotr Raco trenutno prvi, evo fanovi Piotra ovdje u chatu. Piotr Kačarovski pozdravlja Piotra. Good evening everyone listening or tuning in from across the world. I'll switch a little bit from English to Croatian and back so everybody can understand me. We're following Rashidov because it's mainly him. You can sneak into P1. At this moment, quali is pretty much done. It's only him from the top 9 who is still on track and who can do something about Piotr Racut and Overtaker. Currently, two of them taking top 2 positions. We need to remind you, Overtaker on controller, not on the wheel. Incredible time by him. Piotr Racut, of course, on wheel, and some pretty little nice pedals that he has bought recently. Da vidimo ovdje može li Rashidov spojiti još ovaj zadnji zavoj, ima li ovdje pejsa, ima li ovdje šanse da popravi, da uzme poli. Rashidov pole position. Evo dok Piotr Racut tipka u chatu, Rashidov uzima pole position. Idemo u timetable da vidimo situaciju. Rashidov najbrži srednji sektor, Overtaker najbrži prvi i najbrži zadnji sektor. Piotr Racut dobar krug, ali nije uspio. Rashidov ovdje fenomenalno vrijeme, 1.41.0. Bit će ovo teška trka. This will be a really difficult race. Rookie Jean Bregar, 1.6 seconds away. Basically, he's 1 second away from P5, which is incredible for his first race, first qualifying. Pletershek is resigning apparently. Yeah, he does have health issues, so just the fact that he was here with us in the qualifying is a lot already. If the pain is unbearable, of course he will not be able to stay with us. What to say, 3 minutes to start, 3 minute do početka. Evo, smije mu se i Tadej i Pleteršek, jednostavno nije išlo. To su te stare kosti, već su to godine. Rashidov prvi, Racu drugi, Overtaker treći, Williams četvrti, Majer peti, Mulman šesti, Matić sedmi, Kens osmi, Masnić deveti, Vasić deseti, Gracić 11. Herendić, Max from Temu 12. Snaj 13. Jean Bregar 14. Moćnik 15. Odlične kvalifikacije za Vasića. Great quali by Vasić. Vasić who has managed to qualify really well here last time. I think as well it was season finale or something like that. And we see as well rain. Vidimo kišu na našoj prognozi za 30 minuta. Biće kiša. Ovo je sad nešto što će Vasić iskoristiti. Vasić u Lexusu bi mogao ovdje do jako dobrog rezultata pod uvjetom da preživi prvih 20 minuta. A nakon toga bit će šta dragi Bog da. Imamo još minutu i pol do starta, dečki sad pripremaju svoje aute, setapiraju, to sve skupa vidimo kišu, rain is coming in about 30 minutes time. Very high temperatures, it will be interesting to see what setup will the drivers use in these tricky conditions. They need to set up the pressures for after the rain starts. Of course, they need to switch to wet tires. And they need to find the optimum slot time frame. To do that, it will not be easy, especially for the McLaren guys. These tires should last about 20 minutes until they die, and it will be interesting to see how will Racut cope with Rashidov and overtaker. Definitely it will be interesting to see how will Rashidov as well cope with Ratsut and overtaker and Williams, because Porsche is not a fast car in a straight line. This will be a challenge for him, surviving until turn 1.
30 seconds.
But if he manages to do that, he's in quite a good position to get away from them until the end of the lap. Evo ga, sve nam je više manje spremno, 20 sekundi do starta, 24 vozača, kao što smo rekli, morao je odustati Pleteršek zbog da nema šta mu sve nije upaljeno od kičme do prsta i glava isto mu nije baš najbolje, a dobro. Tako je to u Sloveniji, premalo gemišta pije, lampe pije gemišt, udara po gemištu, njemu ništa nije. Lampe je po horc, tako da on mora održavati radnu temperaturu s gemištom, a Pleteršek, ne znam, on je i dalje na rakiji šibenskoj. Sve nam je spremno, ko još nije, neka baci like, neka baci share, neka baci komentar, to nam jako puno znači. So everyone who still didn't, please like our video, share it, comment on it, it really means the world to us. Mi ćemo lupiti jednu anketu, klasičan poll. Victory goes to Rashidov, Ratsut, overtaker ili Williams. So the victory goes to Rashidov, Ratsut, overtaker or Williams. You can vote in our poll. Björn Egil Kalset as well says good luck to everyone. I will vote for Williams because Williams is a home guy here. He is South African. He should at least know the track. I hope he knows the track. Maybe not, we don't know, but please do vote. It will be an interesting session. It was close and tight in the qualifying, even though Rashidov at the end pulled a lap that was 2/10 quicker than everybody else. It is mostly due to the fact he was the last there on track. We see heavy rain coming in 25-30 minutes. The chat is cheering for Ratsut. Kalset is as well. Björn is saying that Meyer is as well South African. Yes, Daryl Meyer is as well South African. Fortunately, my poll tool here in YouTube can only hold up to 4 options. We see here drivers forming a double file. It's an absolute mess there at the moment, but we'll follow it like this. We'll be following P4 Williams. Sve nam je spremno, ko još nije, neka zaprati, neka lupi jedan like, možete se i šerat, možete se i subscribat, ne boli ništa. Nama puno znači, vama je čas posla. A ovdje je sve spremno, double file, ovdje kiša za 30 minuta, apsolutni spektakl finale sezone, Rashidov, Ratsut, overtaker Williams. Kako će se rasplesti ova situacija? Sve je spremno za start. Krećemo za koju sekundu, evo svi su izašli na startno ciljni pravac i krenula je utrka, green light, overtaker, really poor start by overtaker setting in bit behind Williams to get a little bit of slipstream. Closing in the inside, somebody goes there through the outside. It's Andreas Molman. Molman, great start, getting that P5 through the outside. Rashidov calmly in P1. Ratsut is following. Brandon Williams third at the moment. How did the start go? Somebody is there on 96. Max Herendic spun there. Herendic spun. Unfortunately for him, but it's not over. This race will be messy. We have two wide here at turn number 5. Still going in a double file basically. What's there at the front? Rashidov leading, Ratsut following, Williams third, Overtaker fourth. Nobody here trying something. Vasic positioning his car very narrowly. They're wanting to close. Will Cairns, Snai, Stets, Močnik, Davide Molteni, P14, Jean Bregar, P15, really good Matej Bahmets. What a start by Bahmets. He was there almost last, but incredible start for him. He's currently P16. Duda Petsman, great race. Jarnagin there with the problem staying on track. Jarnagin will be fast in a Lexus when it starts raining. This could be his race. Vlajkovic going wide. Then we see Herendic going wide there. Oh, not a good start by him. Rashidov there defending into turn 1. Needed to position his car a bit narrow there to defend from Ratsut. I hope you can see me and I hope the picture is okay. I'm not on my cable today, I'm on Wi-Fi, I forgot to connect. We see Williams making a mistake there, sliding through turn 1, 2, 3, 3 I think, or 4. Overtaker is all over him. Driving in his gearbox, incredible start by Rashidov. They're really good by him. Majer is close to Matic. Božo Matic P6. Božo Matic is really fast when he prepares. It seems he did prepare today. He had huge gear issues. Equipment issues in the past seasons where it would just randomly disconnect. Now we see that he found a pace. Mirza Mašnić as well. Great start for him. Vasic P9. Great by Vasic in P9. Excellent start by him. As I said, this could be his race. He's waiting for the rain. Ovdje Vasic, Dejan Vasic, kojem fali danas gluhak, njegov kriptonit. Evo, neko je tamo otišao široko. Ko je to? Neko je bio tamo široko. Mislim da su svi preživjeli. Je li to Matić? Da, Matić koji je izgubio poziciju od Majera. Matić ide široko, sad je Masnić iza njega, pokušava ga prestići. Majer tamo ispred. Ima li ovdje napada? Nema, ovdje je sve mirno. Overtaker, idemo s njim u kokpit, vidimo iza Andreas Molman, jako blizu, leteći Njemac. Molman na 5. poziciji, ovdje Overtaker se bori sa svojim autom, pokušava oslat u slipstreamu Williamsa. Jako nezgodno za Overtakera koji je na kontroleru da to ponovimo na joysticku. Mašnić ovdje 8. pozicija za njega, Vasić vrlo blizu. Vasić je blizu ovdje Matića i Mašnića. Mogao bi to iskoristiti. Vasić ne smije samo pogriješiti, ne smiju ga odnijeti ovi dečki da ga malo ponese i moglo bi tu biti svega. Stec je jako blizu. Snaju, Dimitri Snaj ili Sni. Tamo u pjesku i vidimo sudar. Ko je to bio? To je bio McLaren Mirze Mašnića, McLaren Mašnića koji je tamo u problemu, ići će u boks, ići će na popravke, neće, ide on dalje. Vidjet ćemo hoće li moći voziti. Evo, pokušava ovdje doći na stazu na čim sigurniji način. Mirza Mašnić, ogromna greška i u zidu. Williams, overtaker, Molman, kakva gužva ovdje. Drivers within 0.5 of a second, really close battle by Williams, overtaker and Mulman. It seems that Williams is driving maybe a setup that is very high downforce, and maybe it's a rain setup. We're going to see this. Very good on the brakes, Mulman. Early on the power, but so is Overtaker. Overtaker is in the rocket ship of a Mustang. We see how much he managed to pull away from Oman just a couple of hundreds of meters. Nice trail braking there by Overtaker just to get that extra bit of rotation there in that Mustang. It's a front engine car, so it definitely needs. And Molman goes on the attack. Molman goes on the attack, positions his car on the inside. Overtaker taking the outside line, and Overtaking actually surviving this one. Will this be only by turn 1? Meyer managed to sneak in on them. Now it's a four-way battle. Molman there defending the inside now from Meyer. Meyer getting a significantly better exit there. Ratsut very close to Rashidov. We're following the leader, Mir Rashidov. Nice race by him so far. Odlično, Mir Rashidov trenutno vozi. Vidimo tamo Majera koji je jako blizu. Majer, Molman, overtaker. Vidimo ovdje Stec najmoćnik. Malo je ovdje izgubio Snaj u odnosu na Steca. William Cairns, a little bit of damage there. Duda in front of him. Bregar 14th with a lot of damage. Was there some kind of a mistake? Ivančić P15. It seems that some drivers had issues. Matej Bahmec, who was there 16th for the time being, just after start, making a mistake, evidently making a mistake. P22 for him. Mašnić P23. Somebody gave up already. Herenic here after the initial mistake, an initial spin. P17 just behind James Jarnagin. Smai. Nice. How can Herenic handle this car that's significantly damaged? I believe that Davide Molteni has exited, unfortunately. A little bit of bad luck for him. Vasic P8 for the time being. Vasic, who is 3.4 seconds behind Matic. And a spin there, and somebody's out. It's Molman, it's Meyer. Oh, something happened there. Vasic getting another position. For him it's P7. For Meyer, where is Meyer? He's there, he's just getting back. It will be P13 for Meyer. Bad luck there from the fight for the top 4 all the way back to 13th. Ratsut is very close to Rashidov. Can Ratsut get the job done now at the end of the straight start-finish line? They are very close. I believe he needs to be within 0.2 of a second. They're not so close, but close enough. Maybe he can wait for Rashidov's mistake at the exit. Seems that Rashidov didn't have a perfect exit. How far apart are they? 391, yeah. It's still enough, I think, for Mir to survive another round. Yes, he didn't even need to defend this one. Overtaker still following Williams. Meyer now really close to Duda again, even though he did overtake Duda once before in this lap. Seems that Duda retook this position. Kennedy short taking a Jarnagin there, already 2 seconds in front of him. Meyer and Duda really close to each other. Let's follow this one. Meyer will not be happy with what happened. It was definitely contact. Molman is currently P6, just in front of Vasic. We see that Vasic is still within 1.5 seconds of him. Good exit by Meyer, climbing up towards the hairpin. Side by side there, but Duda manages to stay very, very narrow. Parks it on the apex, unable Meyer to go for a switchback. Idemo malo u kokpit i da li će probati ovdje Meyer na nekakav lunge. Duda drži vanjsku stranu. Kakva utrka od ove dvojice. Kakva utrka od ove dvojice. Vidimo ovdje ne može Meyer. Može li sad Meyer s unutarnje strane? Može. Sad je Duda na vanjskoj. Jako fair i korektno, odlična borba. Uspijeva Meyer, Meyer takes B12 finally. Cairns there, overtaking Mochnik. Mochnik dropping to P11. Vasic P6. Vasic overtook Molman. Molman definitely with a problem. His car is broken. We have rain in 10 minutes. Rain in 10 minutes. How long will the drivers be able to keep it on the slicks? Will somebody go very, very early in the pits? It's 1 minute 40 a lap. It's not so long lap. But timing is critical. Timing is definitely critical. We saw in the past races, in the first race actually at Donington, that this was crucial for the victory of some people. When to go to the pits. Ratsut is very close. Ratsut is now very close. Start-finish line. Let's follow it from Rashidov's perspective. We see Ratsut just above the wing. Ooh, very close on the brakes. So they're giving a signal to Rashidov, I'm there, trying to disposition him, to put him out of the perfect line. Rashidov needing to defend here, takes the narrow line, better exit there by Ratsut, less than 3/10 apart. 2/10 apart at the moment. Is this a chance for Ratsut? Can he go for a lunch? No. He's waiting to try the start-finish line. kakva borba ove dvojice, borba za pobjedu. Odlično se brani Rašidov, odlično i napada Račut. Može li sad kiša spasiti Račuta? Može li kiša napraviti da McLaren, koji će taman sada neke početi gubiti pace po pitanju potrošnosti guma, definitivno auto koji više troši gume od Porschea, će li ova kiša ići u prilog kroz 10 minuta, najkasnije počinje kiša, trebala bi kroz nekakvih 6 do 7 minuta početi, to nam je taman 40 minuta do kraja, 38 možda. Hvala je ovdje otišao široko, Racut promašio Apex, mora biti strpljiv sada, Dirty Air je ovdje vrlo jak. Bolman opet napada Vasića, ipak nije to tako blizu. Cairns iza Snaja, ajmo pogledati ovo, Cairns, Snaj, Cairns, može li ovdje Mustangu napad? Side by side, triki situacija, idu side by side, bravo i za jednog i za drugog, Will Cairns, Dimitri Snaj, Brian Dimitri unutar nju, ide William po vanjskoj, ali nije uspio. Nije uspio Moćnik tamo sada ispred Majera. Majer će definitivno probati napast Moćnika. Majer koji nakon onog spina traži povratak u top 10. Kakva trka Vasića i Matića, kakva trka, Overtaker, Matić, Vasić, sve Balkan SimHub vozači na 3., 4., 5. poziciji. Bravo za dečke, bravo za Overtakera, također vozio 24 sata Nordschleife na joysticku, odlične stintove radio, odličan pace, fenomenalan vozač, ne mogu mu se zahvaliti više ili dovoljno koliko preuzima na sebe tih stintova i tog posla što se tiče vožnje, kao i Tadija, odnosno Tadej i Pleteršek, koliko su izvježbali, koliko su vozili, Panijan Zvonac također, Novaković također, stvarno dečki svaka čast, ogroman zadatak je to bio. Kiša je počela, evo nam kiše, ko će prvi u boks, odmah je počelo jako, ko je tamo u poziciji da ode sad u boks, neki još ostaju na stazi, je li sada vrijeme Vlajković tamo, Pecman, Demi, sad im je vrijeme za u boks, pa čak i Bahmecu, evo ga Bahmet spin, to je to, vrlo teška situacija, još će napraviti vozači jedan krug, staza je postala fast, imat ćemo pljuščinu kasnije za pola sata, zadnjih 10 minuta trke, apsolutni pljusak, ovdje je Moćnik, Snaj, Majer, što je ovo ovdje, Snaj u spinu, Snaj izgubio auto. A mistake by Dimitri there, losing his car on the apex. He went a little bit on the curb, which spun him around. Meyer P10 gets back to P10. He's even better at the moment, so he overtook Snai, who spun, so he's P9. Vasic, this is his chance in the Lexus, and let's see where is Piotr and Rashidov. Again, Piotr and Rashidov not going to pit. The track is greasy already. Who will pull the trigger first? Somebody there leaving the pits. Is that Bahmets? Is that Glock? Is that Gracic? I think that's Gracic actually. Not Glock, not yet at least. Very unstable there, Racic's car. Majer, Moćnik, Duda all pitting. From P10, P11 and P12. Gracic, they're moving for the leading two, for the leading duo. Who else pitted? I think Max Hernich actually left us. Tough race for him, only 21 racers left in this race. time to pit. This is definitely a time to pit right now. Overtaker there in P3. Where is Williams? Williams is missing. Williams is missing. I lost that one. I didn't see it. Was there a mistake or was there just disconnect? Let's wait and see what will, if he's here with us, what will Brandon Williams say. Overtaker still doing another lap. Rashido and Ratsut pitting. Overtaking, going for another one. Track is damp at the moment. Jean Bregar exiting the pits. Jarnag in P17, 2 laps back, but he can come back definitely from it with a Lexus. Vasic pitting as well. Interesting, Vasic and Molman fighting for position. Vlajković still didn't pit. It's time, Ivan. Vrijeme Ivanu Vlajkoviću da ode u boks. Kakva utrka. Rašidov je izašao, Racut je izašao, evo ih idu van iz boksa. Overtaker vodi Snaje drugi, Overtaker prvi. Rašidov nešto ispred Racuta. Božo Matić trenutno provisional P3, ali treba još Overtaker napraviti svoj krug. Može li sad Matić ovdje nadoknaditi 6, 7, 8 sekundi u odnosu na Overtakera? Overtaker definitivno sada u problemu, treba držati ovaj auto na stazi sa slick gumama. Jako oprezno, nije se staza još toliko namočila da je baš mokro, piše da je damp, znači još je ok, ali ovaj krug će morati Overtaker u boks i ulazi upravo u boks. Upravo ulazi u boks. Evo ga. Vidjet ćemo sad koliko će tu Matić i Vasić moći napraviti. Vasić izašao ispred Molmana, ali 13 sekundi iza Matića. Čak 13 sekundi iza Matića. Čemu toliki pit stop? Šta se tu desilo? Da li ga je pretankao? Da li ga je Vasić ulio do kraja pa rekao aj bit ću teži, imat ću bolji grip? Vidjet ćemo. 2,5 sekunde ispred Steca, definitivno odlična trka Steca i Vasića i Matića. Matić trenutno treći, da vidimo gdje je Overtaker. Overtaker još u boksu, Rašidov upravo u zadnjem zavoju kao i Racut. Matić 14 sekundi iza njih. Riskantno Matić, riskantno. Overtaker upravo izlazi iz boksa, Matić tamo u zadnjem zavoju, nema tamo šanse da prestigne Overtakera, ali može li razlika biti manja od 13 sekundi? Pa i ne baš. Snaje još u boksu, naravno. Vasić ovdje daleko iza. Overtaker only 0.9 of a second behind Racut. No, this is wrong information. This is an old information. While he was exiting the pits, he's 6 seconds behind. Racut still within a second of Rashidov. Track is wet. Demi is letting the drivers through. 21 drivers still in this race. 5 or 4 DNFs for the time being. Everybody went to the pits already. 14 seconds behind Vasic, behind Matic. Mayer 2 seconds behind. That's having issues with the setup. Apparently he's sliding a lot. This is what we can see and what we can tell. Vasic is pulling away from him. It was only 2.5 difference in the last lap on this first sector. Now it's 4.1. Let's monitor this gap further. Snai only 0.1 of a second behind Molman. Ooh, and the spin! And he goes around. Oh, this was lucky Andreas Molman. That's I managed to miss him. Stats 3.6 seconds, actually making it improving his lap compared to Vasic. Racut unable to stay within slipstream of Rashidov. Racut gubi polako ovu trku. Uspijeva ovdje Rashidov dobi desetinku po desetinku. Utrka. Nema puno preticanja, međutim vozači su jako blizu, treniralo se i to se vidi i zato je tako i dobra trka. Imamo neke vozače koji nisu u tom prvom tiru, ajmo tako nazvat vozača, a ovdje su vrlo dobro pozicionirani. Majer nakon ogromne greške tamo i izlijetanja, razbijanja, je imao ogromnih problema na 14. poziciju, pa sada 7. Moćnik se drži ove 11 od početka trke, je tu negdje, kao i Duda, kao i Jean Bregar, prva utrka za njega, odličan 13. 13. pozicija za njega. Evo, drago mi je da je vozio, htio je voziti prošlu, ali nije upao na server na vrijeme. Trenutno respektabilan 13. zaista u redu. Gracić ovdje 15. bio je Gracić odličan na početku, ali greška ga je koštala. Janagin 16. James također na joysticku. So we see a lot of corrections there by James Jarnagin. He is on the controller. We can see that it's really tough to handle this car. In about 10 minutes we'll have an absolutely flooded track. Ooh, a lot of sliding there. A lot of corrections, a lot of work required for James to keep this car on track. Ogromni problemi za njega, evo vidimo na joysticku, teško to držati na stazi. Racut ovdje vrlo blizu Rashidova. Racut actually found the pace, manages to get slightly closer to Rashidov, 0.85 of a second. Overtaker losing it compared to them, 3 seconds already lost after the pits. Matic, who was close, is currently 8 seconds behind Overtaker. Vasic very far behind, but definitely a result of his career so far. Brandon Williams, evo ga Brandon ovdje, šta se desilo Brandon Williamsu, da li to bio nekakav disconnect? Nažalost za Brandona, da li je moguće da je bio disconnect, vratio se Brandon ovdje da ne dobije 0 od bodova, a mi ovdje imamo Rashidov, Racut, velika borba. Very close, Rashidov, Piotr, Racut. Rashidov missing the apex, is this a chance for Racut? It's very narrow here. No, not really. Mir as well defending the inside. Very predictable Rashidov, this is great driving, no weaving in a straight line or moving under braking. Molman is close to Cairns.
We're at the halfway mark.
30 minutes to go. As you can as you could hear, 30 minutes to go. Is this a chance for Ratsut? Ratsut is very close. This is like a 2 tenths apart. Can he get it done now on the braking? Great final sector by Ratsut. Ooh, he showed himself in the mirrors of Mir Rashidov, but didn't decide. Then opted in to go for a move. Send it on the inside. Still waiting patiently for his chance. Ivan Vlajković now, another lap driver in front of them. Vlajković P18 at the moment, batsman 17th. Gracic there, 7 tenths behind Ivancic. Is this another fight that we are having? Jean Bregar 13th, just in front of them. Cairns, Smallman looking on the inside, no way past Cairns. He's definitely trying. Ooh, a little bit of uncertainty there for him. It was tricky in dirty air, he missed the apex, he was very late braking. He was braking very late and then it caused him to lose the control a bit. Meyer there close to Stets. Is this another chance for Ratsut? He's again very close. Seems that Rashidov is a lot stronger in the middle sector, but then Ratsut is able to connect the first and the last sector really nicely. Oh, great move by Vlajković, odličan potez Ivana Vlajkovića. Evo, na vrijeme se skloni ovdje bržim vozačima, plava zastava, odličan sportski potez, to je to. Pustio je vodeće da se bore. Mi ćemo završiti našu anketu. So we will end our poll. Who voted. Currently Rashidov, the biggest chance to win it, 36% for him. Mir Rashidov, Williams only 18, Ratsut 18, Overtaker 27, but Overtaker is way down, 8 seconds behind these two. Molman overtook Cairns. Cairns is now behind Molman. We just caught it with a glimpse, the glimpse of that move at the end. Unfortunately, we didn't catch the whole move. Gracic there trying to overtake Ivancic. He had a slightly better exit there, but he's going now very wide. Ivancic defending there, and actually Ivancic staying in front, but misses the apex, misses the breaking point, and Gracic there actually making a move. It's side by side at the moment. I think Gracic is slightly in front. Will hold it to the outside, side by these two. Odlično momci voze, fair i korektno, svako drži svoju liniju. Jako nezgodni uvjeti, jako teški uvjeti ovdje na Kajalamiju sada. Jako mokra staza, bit će ovdje još kiše, jaka kiša trenutno pada, padat će još jače za 10 minuta, natopit će to vjerojatno do flooded staze, dakle veoma teško za vožnju, ali vozači uspijevaju. Ovdje Piotr Ratsut i dalje napada Mira Rashidova. Može li Ivančić vratiti ovo Graciću? Mislim da ne može. Ovo je sad jako blizu, Racut i Rašidov jako blizu, pokušao Racut s vanjske strane, ići će na switchback ovdje, ovo je sad ekstremno blizu, Racut ide ovdje McLaren, ići će u napad, sigurno da, vidimo ide s vanjske strane Racut, to će li ići na undercut ovdje, jako široko. Nema prolaska. Minister of Defense Mir Rashidov positions his car perfectly there. Racut still unable to pass. What a move by Rashidov. Incredible. He made a mistake there in the final sector. He was unable to keep the line and enabled Racut actually to come really close to him, but currently Rashidov making an incredible effort to keep Racut behind him, and he's managing. It's not easy to drive with this amount of pressure that he has at the moment. Edin Petsman in front of them, Edin who is just approaching the hairpin. Edin will move away as soon as he sees them. Yeah, he lets them through. Nicely done by Petsman. Racut is close again. Will he go for a move right now? No. Rashidov needs to defend the inside. Going for a switchback there, side by side, briefly. Oof, very close. Racut is doing everything he can to take this one away from Mirashidov. Mirashidov really positions his car beautifully there. Solid exit. Racut sliding on the exit. This will not be the lap where he will be able to attack. 0.5 of a second separates them. Meyer here closing in on Stets. Is this time for Meyer now to make a move? 20 minutes to go. 22. As well, unable to close in. Gracic is now behind Jean Bregar. 20 minutes left for him to take and to try and take P13 from Jean. Jean, a rookie, Slovenian rookie, currently 13th on the grid. Odlični Jean Bregar za sada. Prva trka. Gledamo ovu borbu već jako dugo. Promijenila nam se malo prognoza. Rashidov going very deep there in the first turn. Helps Racut stay close. It will be interesting to see what will the drivers say about their tire temperatures, who is overheating, who is having issues currently. Rashidov doing an incredible job compared to Ratsut, who is trying to overtake but unable to. This battle has been ongoing since the beginning of the race. 40 minutes already, driving within a second of each other. Evo, Majer je prestigao Steca i Stec se okrenuo. Artur Stec spins round. Majer is the one who overtook him. Molman is now close. Masnić is there between them. Masnić is being overtaken by a lap by Molman. But Masnić is there trying to unlap himself compared to Stec. Ima plave zastave. Evo, maknuo se Mašnić, malo nezgodno na kraju ravnice. Steci Bolman sad u borbi. Ima li ovdje mogućnosti za Molmana da uzme 7. poziciju? I dalje sve isto. Majer 5 sekundi za Vasića. Može li Majer opet do 5. pozicije? Jer 5. je bio kad je ispao tamo na 14. Može li se vratiti na tu 5-6 sekundi je iza samo. Ovo bi mogla biti šansa za Majera, ima još 17 minuta do kraja, pardon. Ali ovo je i šansa za Vasića, rezultat karijere definitivno za njega, 5. pozicija u ovakvoj konkurenciji, respektabilno. Božo Matić, nismo ga puno gledali danas, vozi svoju trku, vozi svoj pace, ne obazira se puno na situaciju oko sebe, a boga mi ni nema na šta. 12 sekundi ispred Vasića, 11 sekundi iza overtakera, idealan scenario za bit u njemu, samo ne smije zaspati od osade. Ako ne zaspe od osade, lagano 4. mjesto, 4. pozicija, a uvijek može dočekati nečiju grešku od napred. A ako netko od njih pogreši, bit će Matić ovdje da uzme čak i podijum. Ratut ovdje unable to overtake Rashidov into turn 1. They are really very close. Jernigan pits again. What happened to James? I guess the setup is not just right. He needs to pit again. Ratsut still very close. Following the battle for the victory. Still a huge battle by these two. Great move by Bahmec. Evo, svaka čast Matej Bahmec, odlično to odradio da se makne ovima koji se bore za pobjedu. Fenomenalan fair play danas imamo. Bilo je bumpy u sezoni, bilo je teško na početku sezone. Ovim sporim vozačima, ali vidimo da sad odrađuju fenomenalan posao. Ovdje je Racut jako blizu Rašidova. Rašidov je otišao duboko. Rašidov going deep. Racut is right there to take that lead away from him. Is he able to do it now? Rashidov will need to defend. He's already going wide there to position himself on the inside of the next turn. Will he park it on the apex? Ratsu trying to go for an undercut there. No, not being able to. Very close to each other still. Ratsut is driving his McLaren in the gearbox of Rashidov this whole time. 1/10 away. Is this? No, it's not 1/10, it's 4 actually at the moment. It was 1/10 on the previous sector. Mayer unable to close in on Vasic. Vasic is surviving. He's there. He has a couple of back markers, but as well Mayer will need to take care of these back markers as well. Vlajkovic there on the inside. Let's see, can Vlajkovic be aware to let Vasic through? He does. Vlajkovic and Demi are actually fighting for position. Let's follow this and see, can Demi actually take P17 from Vlajkovic? This is a great result for Ivan Vlajkovic, odličan rezultat za kolegu Vlajkovića iz Srbije koji je relativno nov na Assetto Corsi, ali odlično se bori, definitivno se poboljšao od prije. Od prvih utrka sa nama. Vlajković trenutno 17. Andrea Demi ovdje 18. Da vidimo imali ovdje šanse za napad. Mi pratimo dalje Ratuta i Rašidova. Promašio Apex Vlajković. Trenutno je Demi u nešto boljem pejsu. Ovdje kakva borba Rašidov, Ratut. Predposljednji zavoj, idu zadnji zavoj. Ovdje Ratut se pokazuje. Malo je promašio ovdje, ma nije baš promašio. Ajde, Rašidov zadržao brzinu, to je sve pretty much on point, ali odličan izgled razvijen Rašidova iz zadnjeg zavoja. I trenutno ide prema tom prvom zavoju. Ne može Ratut, jednostavno danas nije njegov dan što se preticanja tiče. Duboko otišao Rašidov, sada pratio ga je Ratut, nije uspio iskoristiti ovu situaciju i ništa od toga. Last 10 minutes of the race, we see the ooh, and the touch, and good God, thanks that this ended up nicely. There was a touch by Ratut, as you saw. There was it was an honest mistake, and of course it happens. But Rašidov managed to stay on the track, and even if he didn't, Ratut would wait for him. We saw Piotr in the previous seasons, of course. He would always wait if something would happen, or if he was even unsure that he did something, he would let the driver through and then try again. So really fair play to him. But Rašidov still incredibly leaves this car in front of Ratut, who is unable to pass for 50 plus minutes of this race. We are now going to the last 5-6 laps. Let's see what times are the drivers doing at the moment in race. So let's check Rašidov, currently 149 compared to 141. Vidimo Smaj My controller died on the straight. Rashidov and Ratsut again, contact by these two. Rashidov going through, Ratsut making a mistake. Unfortunately, they were trying really close to each other. Maybe something didn't happen. I was reading the comments from Smai. Smai is currently, or James here to watch. He's already in the pits for 6 laps. Really great race by these two. Maybe we can have something towards the end. Myra unable to do something there about Vasic. So he's still 6 seconds away. Ratsut now 1.9 after that mistake. Yeah, there was a touch, Ratsut on Mirashidov. Again, a little bit of concentration drop. Vasic P5, yeah, both in Lexus, both Jarnagin and Vasic. Vasic was always quick here on Kyalami. Last time we had Kyalami on, he was in Lexus. He took the pole, or P2, in rain. This was incredible, completely unexpected to him, unexpected to everybody in the server, as he's usually around P10 to P15, 16, but that time he was incredibly fast. Now he's doing quite solid laps, not so fast as that last time, but still enough for P5. He was starting P10, as we said, and improving 5 positions. Of course, he used the other drivers' issues and problems, like Williams, like Meyer, like the rest of the drivers, but P5 is impressive and he is there. Božo Matic, another driver that had huge issues with his gear, with his equipment in the past seasons, currently driving a great race. He had issues today with internet, but luckily the guys came at his home and fixed it by 8 PM. Lucky him. Ratsut is still 1.2 seconds away from Rashidov. James here asks for a setup, but James needs to buy a wheel first. It will be a completely different experience. Demi is here driving behind Vlajković. Znači Demi je tu iza Vlajkovića već 5-6 krugova. Vlajković se brani, odlična trka za njega. Demi ne uspijeva ovdje napasti različite putanje, sada ovdje Vlajković zadržava koncentraciju, lijepo se pozicionirao, Demi je blizu, ali Demi ne uspijeva u ovom momentu napast Vlajkovića. Vozimo se s njim za 18. 17. poziciju, malo široko tamo Vlajković uspijeva ostati na stazi, rano kočenje za obojicu. Croatia leads Czechia 5-1 if somebody's interested. We are going back to our race. Ćemo se natrag, nema tu nikakvog pomaka. Idemo natrag kod Ratsuta, Ratsut 1,3 sekunde iza, overtaker 23 sekundi. Da li overtaker imao nekakve probleme? Ne bih rekao, mislim da su samo ovi prva dvojica. Evo ga Bahmec u spinu. Dobro je, Bahmec pričekao da overtaker prođe. Da vidimo, Matej Bahmec, ok, mora još malo pričekati i sad će otići na stazu, bravo za Mateja. Yeah, you do need to buy a wheel first, come on. Bregar, Duda, Bregar, ovo je sad dvoboj za 12. poziciju, Gracić i Ivančić, može li Bregar napasti Dudu? Očito je Duda imao nekakav problem. Jean Bregar, Slovenac, može li ovdje u zadnje 3 minute uzeti 12. poziciju Dudi? Oprezan je Jean. Vidimo Dirty Air, puno problema za Jeana. Možda da malo digne traction control. Jako zanimljivo, gledamo napred Racut. Zadnje 3 minute, last 3 minutes of this race. Mirashidov, what a race by him. A couple of mistakes there by Racut. When he was trying to pass, a couple of touches, not a big deal, they both stayed on track. And even with all of that, they're 20 plus seconds in front of Overtaker, who is incredibly fast. He dropped in his pace significantly now. I think he's just trying to finish the race. Božo Matic is closing in on him. Basic is staying safe, 5 seconds away or clear from Meyer. Snai 20 seconds behind, Kearns really close to him. This is as well a battle that lasts for about 20 minutes now. Kearns unable to pass Snai. He's always there within a second. Jean Bregar still close to Duda. Ooh, late move. We see this on Gran Turismo. Usually drivers are not this aggressive on ACC because one touch and you're away. Of course, Jean went for it. Compromised his exit a bit. Yeah, I don't know how to say it anymore, Smai, so... Maybe you like sticks. Yeah, I know. That's what I tell you. Blue Oyster Club. Blue Oyster Racing Team. Anyhow, getting back to the race, Ivančić here within 0.4 of a second to Gracić. Gracić going a bit wide. Seems to me he's struggling already on the tires. Very narrow line, but Ivančić finally finding the pace there. And what an exit there by Ivančić. It was like a slingshot there past Gracić. Gracić unable there to respond. Ivančić now defending. Great move, great move. Oh, Racut and Rashidov now approaching all of them. 28 seconds until the end of the race. They will go into another lap.
Leaders on final lap.
The rain is slowly ending. They're now in the traffic. Gracić pulling, yeah, Gracić going to the side. Ivančić there in front of him. Ivančić will do the same, I guess, right about now. Or not really. He doesn't give a damn at the moment. Very close again. Racut is giving his everything at the moment. Final couple of corners. Ooh, Ivančić. Nice move by Ivančić. Letting both of them through. Final seconds of this race. It's a great race so far. We're seeing great battles throughout this race. Seems to me that Rashido has basically, he did just enough to stay in front. He's about 3-4 tenths away. Yeah, 4 tenths away. Ooh, Vlajković, what's happened to Vlajković? Is he out of fuel? Is this possible? He's out of the fuel. Oh my god. This is not real. Rashidov takes the flag. Ratsot P2 overtaker just behind them, but what a race by these two. What a race by Ratsot, by Rashidov. Incredible performance today. Even though there were a couple of mistakes, we need to take the hats off. Really guys, respect. Overtaker is here in the final corner. We see Ivancic and Gracic as well finishing. It will be Balkan SimHub guys, P3 overtaker, P4 Dejan Vasic, P5 Božo Matic, see you Smite, have fun. Mayer P6 Bregar, Duda, Bregar overtook Duda. Bregar overtook Duda. Snai just enters the finish line. Molman here spun. Molman spun. Where is stats? Yeah, it's safe. It's safe. But Molman spun right in the final corner. Zadnji krug za Molmana, izvrtio se, ali stigao doći do cilja. Stec ovdje na 10. poziciji, očito u problemima bio, vidimo da je dosta izgubio, iako je vozio vrhunsku trku. Top trka, ali malo je falilo koncentracije. Matej Žmočnik 11. konstantno je bio tu 10. 11. ostao je tamo. Jean Bregar, top trka za njega, 12. pozicija. Našao je pace na kraju, odličan. Duda 13. Ivančić, Gracić, Pecman, Demi, Mastić, Bahmec, Vlajković ovdje, nažalost za Vlajkovića i Đernagin iza njih i Williams zadnji. To je to. Mi ćemo lupiti ovdje jedan replay. That's it guys. Thanks for watching. It's been another season. We will have a series of summer single events, so it will be most likely 2-hour races, mega grids, so all 40-50 cars, possibly multi-class, of course on tracks that can support it, on tracks that are wide enough. Eto, hvala vam svima za gledanje, hvala vam svima što ste bili tu, hvala vam za svaki like, svaki komentar i cijeli support. Mi se svi vidimo za koji tjedan. Imaćemo seriju single evenata kroz cijelo ljeto, tako da budite s nama. Pripremamo se za jesen, još jedna serija enduransa, raznih utrkivanja, sezona. Biće i novih sezona, naravno GT3 prvenstva. Hvala vam svima što ste bili s nama i dovi giorno.